I hit the button early.
I ready, ready. I ready. Let's go.
There you go.
I was having fun with backgrounds, so I was thinking of just doing this.
Are you Roof Man?
Well, that's the old Wayne Hills
I
Mall
I
Toys R
know,
Us.
I know, but are you Roof Man? Because you're living in Toys R Us. Hi,
Yeah,
everybody. Welcome to the latest edition of Live at 5 with your friends at Adventures in Collecting.
based off the
Um,
cars in that photo too. That looks like
yeah, like
2000s, 90s.
yeah, maybe 90s, 2000s. Um, yeah. So welcome back to Live at 5. It has been a week, Dave.
Yeah.
It finally cooled off here in New Jersey.
hmm
Thank goodness. It's back
You
to
could see
being
my
kind of like
arms this week.
I didn't know it was the gun show, Dave.
Mm.
Um, yeah, sun's out, sun's away, guns out. I think you did it wrong.
Yeah, I thought it was earlier in the week, but I was like, I want to wear my jersey today. So
All right, your new jersey in New Jersey.
yeah.
Um, so as we speak, the WWE is. I just saw an amazing spoiler that I don't know if I want to share with you because you're probably not going to watch SmackDown till later. But
I may not watch it. So what?
okay, well we'll talk about it. It's
Okay.
extremely toyetic. It's extremely toyetic. But yeah, massive week in toys. Lots of things going on. Lots of things to talk about. Of course, as always, little bit of
I like when the
housekeeping.
background works. Like
Yeah, it's
my
great, and
arms
it
don't
doesn't.
cut off.
Yeah, it doesn't technology has come a long way, Dave.
hmm
Um, so first up, as we disappear off the screen, there we go. Um, can I move this thing? I feel like it's always there we go. That's better. I like it better over on that side because it's not blocking anybody's face. Um, yeah, so it is June 27th, which means that there are mere days left for you to enter in to win the Labubu. Um, as Dave, go ahead, Dave. Of course, Liquid Death, Dave murdering his thirst. Liquid Death, if you are watching, if you are listening, let's get some of that. Put some death in our lives. There are mere days left to enter to win yourself a Labubu, and I think I don't have it on physically with me, but so I won't actually reveal what it is. But I will give yet another hint. If you did not check us out on the In Between Two Sentinels earlier this week live, uh, first of all, if you missed that, you will get another chance to watch it and listen to it because it will be on our podcast feed this coming Monday. So
Monday.
huge thanks
So
to Jay Shot and Machu for having us. That was so much fun.
so don't freak out when you hear it's Wednesday, my dudes. Like at the beginning on Monday.
Yeah, Monday. Get ready because at 5 a.m. on Monday morning, you're getting a. It's Wednesday, my dudes. It's happening. But yeah, huge shouts to the gang at Between Two Sentinels for having
That
us. That
was
was a
incredibly
blast.
fun.
Thanks to everyone who showed up in the chat. It's making me start to think that maybe we do this a little bit too early. We need to maybe think about a better time to do this where people can come and hang out in the chat. We'll figure that out. But yeah, so as I hinted on Between Two Sentinels, July's giveaway, which will show up in your feeds on July 1st at AIC underscore
Mm.
podcast, will be something from the DC multiverse. It will be something super, and it will be something platinum.
Mm.
So do with that what you will. But July is a big month for Superman fans. We've got a new Superman film coming. We've got a new Fantastic Four film coming. It's going to be a super July and
Hey Eric,
San Diego
would
Comic Con.
would you say that this prize might make the um, previous administration of Superman films happy?
Yes, it would. It would. Um, you might even want to Um, erect a statue in its honor, even
And then deface it
maybe with
with your upset nature at Superman
yeah. So maybe that's what's gonna happen. Um,
for committing murder and
for
destroying half the city.
snapping necks and not wearing his underwear on the outside. That's the crimes punishable by statute
For
defacement.
effectively not being Superman.
But yeah, so that'll be July's giveaway. If you haven't figured it out, you'll find out in a few days. But in the meantime, go get yourself a Labubu or a chance to win a Labubu. Um, at AIC_podcast. It is on our Instagram, and that is where we will
If you haven't made your guess, you could have a cavalcade of guesses.
Jesus Christ. Yes. Um we're really bad at giving hints and just giving things away. Um
Well, you still don't know exactly what it is.
that's true. Oh, I hit my hot corner
Mm,
on my computer and it made my screen stop sharing. I forgot that I had that still set up. That's a thing.
you're the one.
Love a good hot corner. Hot corner. Speaking of hot corners, hey Toy Farce, how's it going? The hottest of hot corners of the internet are the ones that Toy Farce dwells in.
The hottest corners of Scandinavia.
All right, so let's get into some news
Where I'd
and some
still love to go someday.
yeah, absolutely. And he could be our toy guard.
Hmm.
Toy guard?
Well, he's
Toy guide. Toy tour guide.
if I remember correctly, he's who told me about Arena when I was in Paris.
Well, yeah, he's our, as we always say, Toy
Hmm.
Farce is our favorite French-born Scandinavian toy satirist. Yeah, that's how we describe him to everybody. He's the best.
Hmm.
So let's get into some news. So first thing is where am I going here? We're going here is a little bit of sad news, of course. Very good friend of the pod, massive pillar of the community, Ryan Ting has unfortunately his time at Hasbro has ended, somewhat unexpectedly, somewhat abruptly. Uh, Ryan has been the face, really, along with Dwight, of course, and now Dan, has been the face of Marvel Legends for 12 years. Um, it's really unfortunate that the industry is at a point where it is this tumultuous, and somebody as much of a mainstay as Ryan, had to lose his job here. Um, it's just it's just a bummer. It's a huge bummer. His passion was worn on his sleeve quite literally many times. Part of the reason why we got so many of the amazing Marvel Legends that we've gotten over the years, and Marvel products in general. Shouts to the Chimichurri Deadpool minis, are because of Ryan's hard work and his passion for all things Marvel. So, um, it's never easy. When you lose a job, and it's never easy watching your friends,
Hmm.
somebody that has become your friend over the years, lose their job. So our thoughts are with Ryan, his beautiful, amazing family, and wherever he winds up next, will be extremely lucky to have somebody as talented and as passionate as he is. So,
Yeah,
um, Dave, anything
yeah.
else that you wanted to add to that?
I mean, it's funny that he was on the Legends team because he's a true legend. I feel like in his, I would say it was certainly over a decade, correct? Like
12
at
years.
12
12
years
years. Yeah.
at Hasbro and working with the Marvel Legends team. Just somebody who not only like I would say like truly like a team that was I want to say like in touch or had the like pulse of the community. and had the community's best interests in mind. Like, always kind of wanted to know, like, you know, really, what do you think? What does everybody think? Like, and you know, took that feedback and always made it like made the brands better for it. Um, truly like a one of a kind individual, a
Yep.
true one of one. Like as we would say in
He is a Pop One Gen Mint 10
yeah,
for sure. And
um,
yeah,
yeah,
and I
just an
mean,
amazing person, and you know, if there's anyone who I would anticipate landing on his feet and making somewhere else a better place, it's going to be Ryan.
so if you have a chance, if you follow Ryan on Instagram, he's just at Ryan_Ting. Go take a look at his posts. Go scroll through the comments. It will, if nothing else, it will make you feel a little bit better about humanity.
Hmm.
Just the outpouring of kind of love and support for Ryan has been amazing, and something that we kind of don't get to see very often, unfortunately.
Hmm.
We usually see kind of the uglier side of things, but yeah, we definitely wish
and
Ryan
and a person who
the best.
deserves all the kind words and positivity too.
Yeah.
Like I said, just one of the most genuine, kindest folks out there.
Yep.
I feel like
For
that's
sure.
most of the toy world, but like Ryan more so than others, or more so than most. Like, just unbelievable
Yeah.
person.
Well, let's
Does that
hop
make sense?
into that. Does
Yeah.
let's transition from that into some news here. So something that we saw at Toy Fair is now available for pre-order. So the first of a few NECA Ultimates of Art the Clown. We did see at least
Oh wow,
three
he's got the
variants.
flog.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
wild.
He also comes with the baby doll because this is Terrifier 1. So he comes with
Okay.
that like weird homeless lady's uh, doll that she thinks is real, um, as well as the famous hacksaw. So this is Terrifier 1 Art the Clown, the OG Terrifier. So he comes with the appropriate accessories for that film. A lot of people have been asking, like, where are the flower sunglasses? Where are some of the
Hmm.
other kind of the board with the all the nails and stuff in it? We did see some of that at Toy Fair. It looks like the Terrifier 2 version of Art will potentially be the bloodied one that we saw, because we did see one in a black and white outfit that was bloodied, that had some different accessories, some different expressions. So much like NECA has done with other horror movie franchises, like Halloween and Nightmare on Elm Street and Friday the 13th, you will get movie appropriate versions of this character. And we did see the one in the Santa Claus outfit too for Terrifier 3. So this one is up for pre-order now. It'll be the first one available. You can get it right now at Big Bad Toy Store. They have kind of first dibs on it in terms of pre-orders, along with the NECAstore.com. So whichever you prefer, you can go get your Art the Clown there. And of course, there is more art to come. Um, our friends at Hasbro, Nate and Evan, had the latest Transformers live stream where we got a look at the last Studio Series wave of 2025. So our leader class, 1986 Megatron, looking awesome. You can see him there to scale with the 86 Optimus. He's just a hair taller, which he should be. One of the things that's really cool about this Megatron, I don't think there is a picture of him here in the back or from behind, but they hid most of the transformation in his legs. So he doesn't have that like gangly backpack situation that a lot of Transformers tend to have. And while he does not, he comes in his, obviously his vehicle form is the tank, but he does come with that like Ruger style pistol. So
Mm.
you can give the pistol to like Starscream and have it look like he's holding Megatron, like he does in the movie, which is pretty cool. Um, The other leader class is Grimlock. This is a re-release of the previous 86 Grimlock and Wheelie. So a lot of people wanted this one again, so you get another shot at it here. And then we've got Studio Series Thundercracker. This is in their Voyager class.
Last
So
night.
no, this is from Cybertron, I think. Yeah. So there you go. You can see him there with the other jet style, the Seekers, the other Seekers. Constructicon Mixmaster, and he's followed up right by I believe it is Scrapper. Yeah. And so those are the last two pieces that you are going to need to build 1986 Devastator. So you can see him there in his complete form. And again, just to scale, just to kind of give you an idea of how big that Devastator is. He's pretty freaking massive. And then we've got Transformers 1 Alita 1.
Oh, that's cool.
Which looks great. We've got Transformers 1 Starscream. Also really cool. Yeah, Steve Buscemi. And then I thought this was really cool. So this is Studio Series Transformers Age of Extinction. This is actually a storyboard / concept. Widow never actually made it. KSI bot Widow never actually made it into the film. In this, I believe she's a McLaren, if I recall what they were saying correctly. But was never actually in the film, but based off of a look of what she would have looked like had she made the film. So pretty cool. These are also interesting. This is their Timelines line, so not super familiar with this, but I believe it is from the comics. It imagines a time where the Transformers are basically around like the Steam Age. So Megatron is like a cannon, and Bumblebee is a train.
That
So,
makes sense.
And they did say that there's more of this timelines, like alternate universe versions of Transformers coming soon. So, and then lastly, we got a little sneak peek. Oh, wait, one other thing about timelines. So this will be available on Hasbro Pulse, but will be available first. See now, buy now, I think is the term, at San Diego Comic-Con. So if you're headed there, you will be able to get this before everyone else.
And this is the debut of this subline, correct?
This is the second in this. The first one was also from the same universe, from the same like steampunk-y universe. It was Starscream and Optimus Prime.
Okay.
And then we get a sneak peek at 2026. So while the news appears to be that there is not going to be a Transformers 1 sequel, which is very disappointing for lots of reasons, the team at Hasbro is still committed to completing some of the looks from this film. So here's a look at gray models and test shots of Alpha Trion and a gray model of Arachnid in both their bots and vehicle forms. So
yeah, it's a bummer. That movie was great.
It really was. Really was. So the outside of the gray models and the timelines, the rest are available for pre-order over on Amazon, Big Bad Toy Store. You can go to aicpodcast.com/links to get those pre-orders. Shouts to No Chewing. What's up, buddy? Thanks for joining us. Yeah. So yeah, we've got some people that are joining us over on Instagram in the chat. So shouts to the Berg 511, of course. We are doing well. And yeah, nothing like a midnight chat about toys over on your side. It's late. Go to bed. Or don't go to bed. Stay up and listen to us talk about toys for a little bit long. And then yeah, we've got Infrafan. The Megatron box placement space is hilarious to me. Oh, I see. I get what he's saying. So this is kind of interesting, right? Let's see, I gotta get back here. So Megatron is a Voyager based on, or I'm sorry, is a leader class based on basically like engineering, right? So he's in a leader style box, but the box has quite some space. on the on the left side of
Hmm.
it. So yeah, that is maybe not ideal, but it is cool. They were explaining this a little bit on the stream, which I thought was actually kind of cool of them as well. Just talking about how um, it's not necessarily like the size of the bot that determines what class it's in. It's kind of like the engineering and the amount of new tooling and like the technical nature of it that can sometimes bump it from one class to another. So it's not always dependent on size or
Interesting.
sheer amount of plastic. So this Megatron has a lot of engineering in it. So oh, Dave, we got a question for you in the chat.
Hmm.
No Chewing wants to know how many days would you survive while living in the ceiling of a Toys R Us?
I mean, I guess it depends on if there's like a pizza place nearby.
I mean, here's the thing, right? Like, it's been a while since I've been in a Toys R Us because there's none left in the United
Hmm.
States that are real Toys R Us's. Um, Shouts to American Dream Mall.
And
Um,
Macy's.
Toys R Us used to have those little coolers with some beverages and like
Hmm.
snack foods,
Candies. Yeah.
candies. So I mean, you could sustain for a little bit. You might get like the
Hmm.
diabetes pretty quickly, but go see Roofman and we'll figure out exactly
I'm
how
yeah.
long.
I'm curious. I it's funny. And I mentioned this on Between Two Sentinels. My fiance and I were just literally talking about that story, and then we are like, "Oh yeah, there's a movie. They're making a movie about it." And then the trailer was like days later.
Yeah. All right, so a little bit more news. Let's hop over to the world of McDonald's.
I'm very excited for this.
So
I
we
love
love
my myself an adult Happy Meal.
starting on July 1st, the adult Happy Meal is back with Lil McDonald's. It's
I
little.
was I was happy I got the Grimace from the Minecraft one.
I was happy you got me the Grimace
Yeah, I
from the
got two
Minecraft
of
one.
them, and I didn't have to buy any more.
It's the only one that I wanted.
But
These are really cool.
like Dom, I will McNuggets or an
You,
easy lure.
so I'm guessing the golden Happy Meal box is like the chase aspect. What is it? No chewing. I'd survive 7 days unless I somehow ended up in a real. Is Kirsten Dunst in that movie? I haven't seen her in something
Or
in a
was
while.
she like? Did she know the Roof Man,
I don't know.
or is that just?
I mean, it happens to you never know. You never know who's gonna walk into a Toys R Us. Maybe it will be Kirsten
Mhm.
Dunst. Yeah. So
Or are
these
you just
start
like a
up.
diehard?
These start up in on July 1st, and it looks like there's I think I counted them as what did I say 20? Yeah, there's 20 little versions of McDonald's
Mm.
iconography there. So
There's a
everything
few I'd
from
want.
I mean I want the regular like the Happy Meal box for sure. Um I wouldn't be angry at any of the ones that are on the trays. I'm just thinking like
I would want the nuggets. I would want the trick or treat
I'm just
bucket.
thinking of like toy photography opportunities. Like some of them are really tiny, like they're not going to work for anything. Like like the truck or the ordering kiosk. Like those are like really small. But
Hmm.
I would love either of the Happy Meal boxes. The thing of fries would be great.
No,
Um,
you for photography you'd want any tray.
yeah, I'm not going to go nuts on these. I'll probably get a couple and just kind of see how it goes. But yeah, these
But
are
like
super cool.
personally, like I'd want the model of the McDonald's. I wish the play place wasn't the indoor play place. I wish it was the outdoor one with like
Yeah,
the Mayor McCheese like jail that you could climb up into and those like weird little like spring loaded like Fry Guy horses,
yeah, I remember those. I remember
and the
those.
Ronald McDonald on the bench.
But yeah, so this is coming July 1st. So keep an eye out for
That's what I
that.
was hoping the play place was.
We've got new reveals from our friends at Bondi and Tamashi Nations. While we still eagerly await their San Diego Comic Con exclusive reveals, um, we are getting some upcoming launches. So Voldemort and Harry Potter from Goblet of Fire and their end of film duel are coming. Those look really great. And then King Ghidorah from 1972's Godzilla versus Gigan. What a release! The king is back, baby. Absolutely love me some King Ghidorah, and he's looking fantastic. So
Oh, Kirsten Dunst is in Roofman.
oh, there we go.
There you
Okay,
go.
so yeah. So look for three new Bandai Tamashii Nations. Dave, be like water and talk to us about Bruce Lee.
So friend of the pod, Zombie Sailor has three new I guess heels and faces, but like I would say they're heels and faces adjacent, but they do have that branding at the bottom.
Yeah,
So
no, they're heels and faces. Yeah,
of Bruce Lee from different looks. Of course, you have the Game of Death and the Enter the Dragon. Got a bit of a younger look. I want to say it was from one of them, like the Hong Kong films in
yeah.
the tank top. I forget which off the top of my head, but the other two are super iconic, so you know what they're from.
But yeah, these are in stock.
Yeah,
These are in
they're
stock,
in stock
and shipping. So if you ordered them, and we actually have some I guess breaking news. Show sponsor and friends, Chubsy Wubsy Toys and Collectibles in Little Falls, New Jersey, are going to be carrying some Zombie Sailor toys in the not too distant future.
Nice.
So last I heard, Zombie Sailor himself was going to be delivering some cases of things to Chubsy. So if you missed out, and that, apparently that's going to include some things that are currently sold out. So if you missed out on some things, definitely hit up Chubsy. Keep an eye on that site, and if you're in the area, go check him out. He'll be getting some stuff in the coming days.
And you know, I mean, especially bringing him out himself. Who works harder than Zombie?
No one works harder than Josh. The latest Jazzwares Vault drop has dropped. So it's the FTR 2-pack in the AEW line. We saw these back at Toy Fair. They look awesome. And they are in their jackets. We got the correct boots on them now.
Pads.
Yeah. New expressions on both of them. They look great.
Everybody looks like who they're supposed to.
Yeah, it's just a big win across the board. They come in some really cool packaging too. So shouts to Chris Metzger and his team, the Living Legends, looking great. And then we've got Douglas from Halo, and that's about all I can say about Douglas from Halo because
I know a Douglas.
He looks great. Douglas looks fantastic. Shouts to Jesse Hensley for another awesome sculpting job there. These always look fantastic. I am not going to lie. I don't know my ass from my elbow when it comes to Halo, unless it's named Master Chief. So can't really speak too much about this. But
Cortana, like his computer.
You would, if that's true, you would know more than I would about Halo. So I really don't know. I really don't know. All I know is when I was in high school,
on other systems.
When I was in high school, I would just get my ass handed to me anytime I went over Alex's house to play Halo. That's all I know. That's all I got.
I've never played I've watched somebody play Halo.
I really thought you were going to say I've never played a Halo, and I was going to be
played a Halo.
Yeah, but that's like a you thing to say. Like like I've never played Halo. I've never played a Halo.
Well,
like
I've never
done a Halo. I haven't done a Halo.
Halo 3. Like I know there's many Halo. That's why I say
I know there's a Halo Reach.
Yeah, like I've never played a Halo game.
But yeah, no, it's a blind spot for me. Big
never
old
played
blind
Gears
spot.
of War either.
Oh, that you're missing out on. Those games are fun. I'm sure. I hear Halo's
coming out on
too.
PlayStation.
So, speaking of San Diego Comic-Con releases,
yeah,
we've got the full array of Mattel releases. So these are all available on July 24th at 12 p.m. Eastern, exclusively at MattelCreations.com.
And if you want to hear us go into greater detail about these,
well, just wait. Don't just wait. Just wait.
okay.
Just wait. So yeah, we've got John Cena representing kind of all of his title wins, right? Like all of his world title
Yeah,
wins. That's the
it's
idea.
kind of like a I would say career retrospective, like, but for I would say through like WrestleMania 29 or a little later.
I also love the Halo oranges.
The Halo
That is a
oranges are good.
great call.
That is, yeah,
Great call.
like
Love
Beyonce,
me.
great. Like Beyonce's awesome, but the Halo tangerines are so good.
Yeah, I could eat like
Clementines.
if they're like ice cold, I could eat like 4 or
Mm-hmm.
5 of those in a sitting easily.
Well, they're
But yes,
tiny. I would hope you could.
so you got John Cena. We've got Sweet Screams Twyla from the Skeletor line of Monster High dolls. The Twin Pines Mall set, Hot Wheels set. You get the truck and the DeLorean there, as well as the
My
Twin Pines Mall
pines.
sign. Uh, very, very, very cool. The big winner here. And I think this is actually. I thought you were alluding to something else. You were alluding to this. So yes, you can talk about that here. If you want to hear greater detail about these releases, listen
Oh,
to us on.
listen to us on Monday.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what
yeah,
I was gonna say.
yeah, yeah.
We
Um,
the between two adventures in collecting sentinels
yeah, yeah.
episode from Monday
This is just
has
the coolest. It's the
we
coolest.
go into great detail actually about this set specifically,
Yeah, yeah.
but
So
all of these exclusives.
then you got the Masters of, what do they call them? The Masters of
Turtles of Grayskull, isn't it?
Turtles of Grayskull. Thank you. Jeez Louise. Yeah, Turtles of Grayskull. You've got old Nick Deadpool. So funny.
Very good.
Farmer Deadpool, Little People, and then
The Orca.
and you're gonna need a bigger boat, the Orca in Hot Wheels form, and then lastly we've got Pauline in Hot Wheels form as well. So Mario Kart, obviously a big deal right now.
Those like that those they've built quite the world for those, I guess, figures
Yeah.
that line.
So uh what I can say is, Dave, we can give you a little bit of a closer look at one of those. This is what I thought you were gonna say, and I was like, wait.
No.
We can give you a closer look at one of those
No,
San Diego Comic Con
I was gonna
exclusives,
advertise Monday.
because I've got the ultimate John Cena right here in hand, thanks courtesy of our good friends at Mattel. They sent us out a little early look here at the Ultimate Edition San Diego Comic Con John Cena. Again, you can get this on July 24th at 12 p.m. Eastern time. It comes in the SIOC, the shipper box, the brown shipper box. That's over there. It's out of reach right now. I'm sorry, but of course you get this commemorative box on the outside, and then on the inside,
I love this packaging, by the way, for the
really cool homage back to the Series 1 Elite box, which is really, really cool. I love the fact that this is it's like an actual hole. There's no plastic there. So if you are keeping this mint on card, you get a really cool look at the back of the shirt. He's in that running pose. Of course he has the famous "The Champ Is Here" shirt. You get a little look at
first
all
version
of
of it.
the previous the previous Ultimate Cenas. Yeah, and you can see it's the same. It's the four heads we're used to seeing on Cena. So
I believe this is the first Ultimate with the spinner. I think the other one has the locked version
okay, so you get
that Punk had, and
yep. Get looks like 4 sets of hands. Right, 4 sets of hands. And you get 5 titles with it, And I think this is also the first time you're getting the nameplate on Big Gold
Mm-hmm.
with John Cena on there.
Yeah, because the one title, the Undisputed, was new.
Well, here, ready? Let's get an even closer look. How about that? How about we get an even closer look right now? So obviously more videos and photos of this figure to come. But just check in over on our chat, see if anyone has joined us over there on Instagram. Has any questions? If you have any questions, chat, just
Yeah, no need to. We haven't talked about the phone number in a long time.
yeah, I know. It's a lot of work. I keep reviving it because it's used so infrequently that like I keep getting the notification from Google that's like, hey, we're gonna disable your phone number that you have set
I
up.
almost choked when you said that.
I am trying very hard not to mangle this box.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say mangle yourself.
So Dave knows what this is. It's one of my favorite tools in terms of opening boxes with, among other things. Great tool. Love a
A nylon probe tool.
sure. I don't remember what I used to call it. All right, I've almost got this thing open. Thank you for being patient, everybody. Oh, sweet Jesus. Maybe I don't almost have it open. Is this one of the ones where I should have opened this from the bottom? Where's Steve? Steve. No, I was right. Okay, cool. So here we go. Closer look at Cena here. Out of the. Let's see. What do we get? So the titles. Let's pop the titles out and take a closer look here. So titles.
The original Undisputed.
So yeah. So you.
Ruthless Aggression Undisputed.
So you get the Ruthless Aggression Undisputed title. So this is the same one that came with Brock Lesnar, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
So there's no.
With RA
Yeah.
Brock Lesnar.
There's no There's no
there is
plate
a
on it.
nameplate, but there's no plate on it.
Yeah, no, nothing unique about it. You do get the unique John Cena. This is the first time we've gotten this, I believe.
On a big gold, yeah.
On a big gold.
Did Flair's have Flair on it?
I don't believe so. This is new. So we've got this title.
I think we've had that. Oh, with the Cena side plates.
Yep, with the Cena side plates.
So if you want to have
and then you get the this title.
The Undisputed.
The Undisputed, again with those side plates.
So if you want to recreate WrestleMania 29.
Yep. And, you know, I love that Cena's locked in the running pose. I'm not going to cut him out of here right now. It is the same Ultimate Body. You do get two different hats. It looks like.
I'm sorry, that's not 29. That Undisputed was after Daniel Bryan.
Wait, is this?
29 is the one that says champion at the bottom.
Okay, so you do get two hats. They are the same hat. They are the same Cena hat.
It's not molded on?
No. I was thinking maybe it was. But it's not molded on. And the hair is the same across all the heads. But yeah,
well, he was definitely rocking the high and tight that whole run.
Yeah. But yeah, super cool release. Again, more and you can see, I'm trying to get it to spin. Spin, damn you. See it spinning there?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so if you want the Miz to win, you can turn it upside down.
Yeah, look, there you go. Now it's the Miz's belt. Really, really cool. So again, this is available at San Diego Comic-Con. So if you are going to San Diego Comic-Con, you can get yourself this as well as the other Mattel Creations exclusives. If you are not going, you can pre-order it at 12 p.m. Eastern Time exclusively at MattelCreations.com. And again, more shouts to our friends at Mattel. More to come on this figure. I am so excited to put this in front of the camera, take a bunch of pictures, get it in Lightbox, do a nice little video. Yeah, super, super, super cool figure. Really excited for everybody to get their hands on it as well. Dave, one of the things that I kind of alluded to at the top of the show that's kind of in spoiler territory, just while we're talking about John Cena, there was one other main thing I wanted to cover, but I'm gonna pull this up first, because I think it's hilarious and I think you're gonna love it. Um, Spoilers. If you are planning on watching SmackDown tonight, I am about to show you a spoiler because they are filming and they filmed SmackDown, or SmackDown is live, but we're getting a taped version of it because it's in Riyadh. So I'm gonna wait a second. Spoilers for tonight's SmackDown. Final warning. Um, they did something really, really cool. Uh, and
I
I'm
would
just laughing
imagine
looking
it's
at it
gonna
again.
be Punk and Cena related, because yeah, okay,
So
that's great.
Cena came out to the Thugonomics theme song. You could see he's got Punk Life behind him. But yeah, he's
And
got
the Cubs jersey.
the drug free knuckle dusters. He's rocking jorts, which is just a wild thing to see. But this is like
He
classic.
definitely had to buy those. Um,
This is like classic CM Punk trolling though. Like this
Punk with
is
the City Connect Cubs jersey.
Yep, Cubs jersey. I could only assume that that's a Cubs hat that he's got on. I didn't watch the clip long enough to see what was what he had on his head. But
You know what?
this is
It's black and red. It's definitely a black Chicago Blackhawks hat.
okay. But this is toyetic as anything.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, like they did with the Yankees jersey and Cena from a couple years ago, they wouldn't be able to do Cubs potentially.
Mm-hmm. If you
Probably.
just if you yeah well, so they have Fanatics. The WWE is with Fanatics now.
That would be pretty wild. But
I
yeah,
just
this
don't know
is
what that would do, like with McFarlane, like because he's got
yeah,
baseball.
yeah, who
But
knows?
they could easily throw the CM Punk Chicago flag logo there, and it would be fine.
Yeah. But this is hilarious. It's awesome. I can't wait to actually watch the full segment. Um
Bill's already trying to figure it out. I'm sure.
yeah. Yeah, I hope they're on it cuz
Just
that's just so good.
give me that molded hat.
Yeah. Yep. Side like slightly askew and backwards.
Hmm.
Perfect. Perfect. Um yeah, so the only other really big piece of news that I wanted us to cover off on here today. Um, Another
Is
really
Pauline.
cool. There's Pauline again. This is a really cool crossover that I didn't even know was coming. Um, well, I knew that the Sonic DC thing was coming, the comic,
Yeah, I was gonna say. I thought that was.
but the figures from Jax here are great. So we've got Amy as Wonder Woman, we've got Sonic as the Flash, which is
Makes
like
sense.
God, just makes work so well. You've got Silver as a Green Lantern Corps member. Um, Dark Side, just like a regular 112 scale Dark Side, which looks incredible.
They couldn't have made Eggman.
And then Shadow as
Shadow as
Batman.
Batman makes sense too.
Well, I have to assume that it's a storyline thing, right? Like,
Mm-hmm. No Knuckles.
not yet. I don't know.
I'd imagine.
Knuckles is Superman.
I was
So
gonna
yeah,
say Knuckles has to be Superman.
so then you get to look at the Funko Pop releases that are also supporting this. This was part of this week's Target Summer Geek Out.
Oh, and Tails is Cyborg.
And Tails is Cyborg. Yeah. So there's your full look at the cast. Yeah, Knuckles has to be Superman because he flies.
Mm-hmm.
So, and if you're making, yeah,
I mean,
it works.
Eggman's got to be Lex if it comes around, right? Or is he just Eggman then?
I don't know.
When did
I
he start
honestly
being
have no
Eggman
idea.
and stop being Dr. Robotnik?
That's a great question.
Because in the movies he's Robotnik.
Craig would know the answer to that for sure. We could ask Craig. He'll get us an answer for that.
Because I remember calling him Dr. Robotnik and someone was like, no, it's Eggman. And I'm like, what?
No, he's. I mean, he's both. He's both, Dave. Um, yeah, and then the other big thing here to talk about,
For these glam shots.
glam shots.
Dude, people
So
love this line.
it's so
And
much.
yeah,
You
I
get it?
totally get it.
Are you gonna get Lil Punk?
Maybe.
Little CM Punk?
And
Little
Austin.
little tiny head on the big body.
The
Love it.
Austin's cool too.
I mean, these are super fun. And if you've ever held one before, they have like a really nice feel to them.
Hmm.
And all the faces are just shrunk down elite heads, which is great.
Stylistically, it reminds me of those. Remember the Wicked Cool board games that I got? That I was
Yeah, yeah,
complete on released figures.
yeah. They actually functionally, and I don't know if anyone's ever come with a title before. Now that I'm seeing LA Knight with the US title there, I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
Um, but they remind me of, oh my god, I'm blanking on the name of the toy line suddenly. Uh little like animal guys with the
Battle Beasts.
battle beasts. Thank you. They remind me of that, like just the stocky little like
Okay.
figure with a tiny head. But yeah, so your next wave of knuckle crunchers there, your basics and main events
I
that are
feel like the
coming.
Knuckle Crunchers were like the news of it because all of these were mentioned at WrestleMania.
Yeah, either mentioned or we saw gray models of them. But
Hmm.
yeah, so your next
Were
your next
shown in
wave of
the
next wave of main events and battle packs. I think that CM Punk is new too. The one in like the plain clothes, street
with
clothes
Seth.
CM Punk. Yeah. These look fantastic.
These were all the Logan Paul wasn't shown, but he
Yeah.
was mentioned as the third.
It's wild to me that Logan Paul already has two ultimates.
Hmm. And
Just
this is
wild.
Bailey's first.
Yeah, just wild. Great lineup though. I mean, it's the what is that? The WrestleMania 40 Logan Paul, whatever that was, the one that was in Philadelphia because he's wearing
Hmm.
Eagles colors. Um, yeah, and then you get Bailey and you get Hitman CM Punk Ultimate, which is just great. And here's a look at them on card, looking
Yeah, because
awesome.
it's Hermania 40 as well.
Yeah, I love what they're doing with with these Logan Pauls. I mean, it is fantastic, and the Prime bottle, it's just
Hmm.
it's great. It really is great. Say what you will about the guy, he's a great heel in real life and in wrestling. You get three new or one repeat head. So this is the same head from or same scan from the newest Ultimate Punk, the ringside exclusive,
Hmm.
the Money in the Bank, and then you get two new expressions. So you get, I'll try to zoom in here. The picture's not a super high res, so I'm sorry, but you get a frowning CM Punk face, and then you get a smiling CM Punk face, which this looks fantastic. Like a mouth open smiling, and to complement the release along with the Drew McIntyre, you get the deuces, which is great. Love that. We've come full circle. The next Coliseum
You
collection.
know what we need, and it could be a main event. Give me give me like gray like plaid suit, um, elbow brace CM Punk.
Oh yeah, that would be great.
Yeah,
That would be a lot of fun. Um, yeah. So
from
the
from WrestleMania.
next Coliseum collection. You've got Ultimate Warrior and
Ultimate Warrior coming with his merch, like
yeah,
with
Honky
that
Tonk Man.
banner.
Yeah, let's see if we can enhance here. There we go. Yep. So you get the banner, you get the T-shirt, three heads. This is a new look for Warrior. We haven't had this, I don't think, ever in Mattel.
No, never had the LJN style.
Um,
The
yeah, and
honky
then
tonk, the honky tonk man is incredible. The thing that I noticed, um,
the messed up hair. I love that.
that's great. One of the scans looks like almost like Kurt Russell as Elvis,
That's funny.
which is like
Uh,
kind of spot on to me.
then you
New
get
packaging here.
new packaging on top picks. Again, three main events we've seen already. It's the
Kind
whole
of
point of
reminiscent
this.
of old packaging for
Yeah,
these.
but they look three are very popular figures and in very popular looks. We've got a new LA Knight in Series 120, and that, folks, is a new scan. So we're going back to the drawing board with LA Knight. So we've got a new face scan on him. Also gear that we have not yet seen him in, which is cool. Roman, first time we're getting the OTC. It is a short sleeve hoodie, so that's got a little hood on the back of it. Cody with the WWWF title, right? I don't remember which one is the chase. I apologize, but he does have a chase to it, so it's either
I think the other one
pink. This is the chase because the picture
really?
he's wearing brown.
Okay.
That's where I'm going. That's where I'm going with. That's the logic I'm going with. So picture he's got a brown suit on, so this must be the chase. Yeah, there he is in the brown suit. And then Joe Gacy makes his first time in the line appearance as part of the growing Wyatt 6 collection. The second of the Wyatts. Lola Vice in both of her looks.
The two heads was, great move.
Great ring gear too. I love the flames. And then the Brussels John Cena.
The Brussels, I get it because of the promo, but it's like, it's an interesting choice.
And like we've changed the packaging. Now he's got
to like Angry Cena.
He's disappointed in you.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have a picture of. I don't know if I have a picture of him loose. I don't think I do, but he's got the matching socks too. So he's got the merch like
socks.
the mid ankle like merch socks too, which is really cool. And then we've only seen renders, so a production look at the Ultimate Edition Cody and Lil Bran Bran V3. We'll go with that, right? Because Lil Bran Bran had one figure and then a V2 of that first figure,
which was the same figure,
but still. So new Lil Bran Bran, as she likes to say it, Brandy Rhodes. So that's your outer box, and then inside you've got Cody and Brandy from their Grand WrestleMania entrance. Cody with an absolute stunner of a looks like part soft goods, part hard plastic shell entrance cape. Along
Those are
with that,
definitely arms, though.
Yeah. Along with the mask, just awesome. Looks fantastic.
Which the idea to do like new arms with the part soft goods is the way to go. Like it was like it took another Ultimate Cody to nail it.
Yeah, it just looks great. And I'm a big proponent. I know that this is supposed to create the moment of them kissing, but like I'm a big proponent of eyes closed faces on figures. I think it's an awesome alternate look that helps a lot with figure photography.
You can have him taking a pin.
So yeah. But this is available exclusively at Mattel Creations. It is still up for pre-order. I think it is supposed to ship in October. I don't know if there is an end date on this pre-order, but
I'm pretty sure I pre-ordered mine like day one.
These are made to order. So much like the first Ultimate Edition Cody, once this is done, this is done. So
the pre-order is the order, to quote Matt Cardona.
The pre-order is the order. Yeah. The only other piece of news I think we can cover off on is if you didn't already see this, which kind of lit the internet on fire in the Marvel community. Our friends at Bondi and Tamashii Nations, they announced their first Gamerverse X-Men figure, being Cyclops. So this is 1/12 scale in SH Figure Arts. So, I said this on Between Two Sentinels, and I will say it again here. This will not scale with your Marvel Legends, no matter how hard you try. If you are in the talent sphere of a Machu, you can fudge it in a toy photography, but on display purposes, Mr. Summers here will be far too short to go with any of your X-Men. So temper those expectations there.
And your Street Fighters and your
Yeah. He,
Mega Men.
in fact, he may even be a little too small to go with your SH Figure Art Street Fighter figures because those were in a slightly different medium and they're a little bit older sculpts that are being re-released. So, um, if you love the X-Men, if you love Cyclops, if you are a huge SH Figure Arts fan, this is a great figure for you.
If you love Children of the Atom,
Yeah, do not put this with your Marvel Legends.
well, you can just know what
Yeah.
you're getting into.
So, yeah, he can hit a bunch of the poses from the video game, which is really cool. Comes with the optic blast. I love the colors on this. Like, I think the blues and yellows look fantastic. I think the expressions look great. I love the little like leaking eye energy from the optic blast. Friend of the pod at Power of X-Men did a great job of putting together like the comps for these actual poses. You know, they did such a good job here, and I'm really excited to see what else this line brings in terms of the SH Figure Arts Gamerverse. There's a lot for them to tap into. So, yeah.
We were saying like a Sentinel in this scale would be like pretty
awesome.
cool.
Yeah.
Because it wouldn't be enormous.
Oh, it's been such a busy week, Dave. I keep forgetting things. We also
wow.
We also had Joe Fest was last weekend in Atlanta, an annual convention. And the folks at Big Bad Toy Store, Big Bad Workshop / Fresh Monkey Fiction were there. And they showed off their new 1/12 scale Inspector Bulletproof from Cops and Crooks.
Nice.
So they are relaunching this brand, very nostalgic brand. And you
Figures
can pre-order.
I got in my youth.
Yeah, you can pre-order Inspector Bulletproof right now, exclusively at Big Bad Toy Store. Again, that's aicpodcast.com/links. We'll get you everywhere that you need to. But yeah, really cool to see this line coming back. It's one I know a lot of people have brought up over the years.
Absolutely.
We've done episodes about like bringing back old toy lines, and this has come up several times actually. It's Cops and Crooks being a big one.
Wasn't that also one of the Name That Toy?
It was Name That Toy. That I lost that round. I'm just doing one more scan, Dave, to see if there was anything else. Oh, of course, I missed this too. Juggernaut. So speaking of Gamerverse, the Marvel Legends Juggernaut is live, up for pre-order. Pretty much all of the other releases so far, the other pre-orders in this new Gamerverse Marvel vs. Capcom thing, have all sold out. So if you did not get Juggernaut yet and you want him, I would jump on it because these are not lasting long.
Because with the MVC re-release, the Marvel vs. Capcom fighting game collection re-release,
and there's a pretty big,
very excited about.
Pretty big difference. So this is the new one, and then the old one is by no means a small figure either. I mean, it's but the new one is he is a juggernaut.
But if you remember how big he is in the game,
yep, he takes up a lot of the screen, takes up a lot of pixels. So yeah, you can go. I think he's $64.99, so $65 will get you a really, really big juggernaut.
Of which, by the way, because Sentinel is in the game, a Sentinel in this scale is not out of the realm of possibility either.
Correct. Yeah, Hasbro's done larger, and they've done in between stuff. So it would not be surprised.
Bigger than Juggernaut, because if you remember, this is news for me.
Yeah. Again, it's been such a crazy week this week. I'm thank goodness for our Instagram feed because my brain does not remember things the way that it used to. So this is the first wave of deluxe. We're going long this week. Thanks everybody for hanging out. This is the first deluxe wave of Jada Mega Man figures. So these come in at a $30 price point as opposed to $20. You get a little bit more accessories with them, and for these two figures, for Bubble Man and for Woodman, they are larger figures than the average Mega Man figure. And then the Mega Man that's part of this, you get, as you can see here, you get the helmetless head, as well as, I don't know the character name, but those little dudes that wear the hard hat that he's got his foot on, you get one of those little guys. Yeah, these are also available at Big Bad Toy Store. So go add them to your pile of loot.
So the villains are bigger.
Those two are, yeah, they're larger scale figures. New from Medicom Toy, Mafex, new Terminator 2 releases. So you got a 2-pack of the T 800 with John Connor. They look fantastic.
Those are really good.
There's something about this that's a little, maybe it's his forehead. I'm not sure. There's something a little tiny bit off on the T1000.
Really? You think so?
I think maybe the forehead's a little too big. I don't know.
I think it is, man.
They look fantastic though. All three of these are bangers, and you get a ton of accessories with them. You get if I recall correctly, you get the roses. You get the box of roses with that hides the shotgun with the T800, and then obviously with the T1000, you get a full array of swappable chest pieces, swappable heads, swappable hands, all types of crazy accessories.
Dude, that forehead is spot on.
What's the act? Let's see. T1000.
Just go to the Wikipedia page for T1000.
Finger wag.
Or here, look.
I got it right here. Hold on. Don't hold your phone up to the screen. What is it? Hold on. Yeah, no, you're right. Look at that. That's, yeah. He's got a bigger forehead than our.
That's not Sopranos hair, Robert Patrick, where he's got like the
Robert
hair in his face. Like
Robert Patrick has a bigger forehead than I remember.
He's rocking the Cena there, and it's
fair. It's very fair. Yeah. So I think that actually officially covers off on the news that we need to cover. I will take the opportunity one more time to remind you that the San Diego Comic-Con Mattel Creations John Cena Ultimate Edition goes up for pre-order on July 24th at 12 p.m. Eastern Time, 9 a.m. Pacific Time. There will be more coming of this Cena, so definitely keep an eye out on our socials at AIC_podcast on Instagram, on X, on all those good places. We will be posting more pictures and videos of the 17-time world champion,
the unseen 17.
The unseen 17. Thanks to everybody in the chat for joining us, for chiming in.
And Bill and Magic are already hard at work on Punk Life.
Yeah, one could only hope. One can only hope.
Sketches are already being made.
And Dave, with that, I think it is time to sign off. It is time to officially start the weekend. Everybody, have a great weekend.
Enjoy the holiday next week. We will not be here.
Yes, we will not be streaming. I will be day drinking. But we will have a new episode on Monday, which is our In Between Two Sentinels. So, I keep saying In Between Two Sentinels.
Yeah.
Between
two ferns.
Yes, that's yes. Yeah. So enjoy that on Monday. Everybody have a great weekend. Have a great July 4th, and we'll see you soon.